Hi, my name's Rebecca, also known as Reiki Reselling. I'm a part-time reseller over on Vinted and eBay. The car is full. I'm going to do a boot sale. I'm over at Chesley Street. Let's go. So this is the setup, all professional today with prices on. So now that I'm set up, I can have a wander myself. Let's go. I've already picked up a bag. Someone else was selling a bag quite cheap, and it's a vintage Puma bag. So I got that for £4. But I want more vintage stuff like that. I think today's going to be a scorcher. It's boiling. Loads of people waiting for the £5 entries.
You wanted 40 for that?
Yeah.
Right, 2 games, 2 consoles, a thingy pad, headphones and Connect. It's got that as well. Right. Kenny, do you want 15 for the leg or 40 for that? 15 for the leg. That one up the original.
Bit much for me. How much is your clothing, please?
What are you interested in?
That jacket and then that one.
Burgos, tenner. Dad, how much for this one? This big green one?
Green?
Yeah.
£10 for that.
Right, I'll have a think. Thank you.
Yeah.
John Dunway.
Excuse me, how much is your clothing?
50p each.
50p each. Picked up these New Balance trainers. They should clean up, to be fair. They are the end cap ones, 574s, with the box. The box is in absolute terrible condition, but picked them up for £5. Got this Voix jeans, pair of shorts, paid 50p for that. Got a little rug for the little man. This was my bargain of the day. I picked up this Puma bag for £4. It is vintage, but it has a little bit of rust, so I'll have to fix that. Picked up a DVD recorder, Philips one, for £4, and it does have its wire, but I'm missing the remote. And then I got a bag of Wii games for a £5 too. Haven't got a clue about any of them. I think that one's worth a little bit, but there's like a couple of the drawer ones, so yeah. You alright? Wendy. Are you alright? Can't come to a boot sale without having a nice tasty snack. Big turnout for this one this time. Not normally this busy. Happy days. I've just bumped into a subscriber. He seemed dead canny. He said that he normally goes to Hexham. Does anybody else go to Hexham? Shall we try going to Hexham? Last purchase of the day. It's a first for me. I've never picked up motorcycling boots before. These are Style Martens. Let's give them a go. They're in good condition. There's no rips. The zips are nice. Yeah, let's give them a go. So I've been sorting through the items. So them 2 games are definitely worth about 10 to 15 each, so I'm really happy at that. And then the others aren't really worth anything, but I can still get like between 3 and 5 each. So like there's loads of Disney ones, SpongeBob ones, Lego ones. So yeah, it's not like they're not going to sell, do you know what I mean? I might just bundle them all up and whack them on Vinted or something as a bundle. Sell them 2 separate. But these wee games, there's a funny story behind them, because basically when I was actually there, it was a house clearance store, and I was like, oh, excuse me, how much is the games? And he was like, oh, 50 pence each. Fantastic. So I was having a little look, and then this other guy just approached. He was clearly, his behaviour was a little bit rude. He was like pushing out the way and all this kind of stuff. And I said to it, I was like looking, and he asked the house clearance guy how much the games were. I wasn't like picking them up out the bag or anything like that. He just so happened to see them. He must have had like Zoom, tunnel vision, whatever. And I think there's like a bit of an etiquette at car boot sales. When someone's clearly looking at it, you don't just elbow your way and push past whatever. You literally just wait to see if that person's interested or not. And if they're not, then move on. If they're trying to haggle, then you are prepared to pay full price, and 9 times out of 10 it's absolutely fine to go, well, I'll give you the tenner what you're asking for or whatever. So there's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 20. There's 21 games there, so 21 at times 50 pence. You know, I was going to pay more than a fiver. So yeah, I was happy that he gave us them for a fiver. But the guy was just, once he said 50 pence each, he started to make his way over to me, and he actually bent down and started running through the games. So I just went, how much for all of them then, please? And he was like, a five. And I was like, yeah, great, I'll have them, thank you. And the face of this other guy, it was like slapped arse. There's no other way for it. I know that's a bit rude, but it was. He was literally like huffing and puffing that I grabbed them. That's not my fault. If you'd been a bit more polite, I would have happily let you rut round. But you weren't polite. So, of course, I'm going to grab them. Absolutely. Yeah. Happy days. Snooze, you lose. He did end up with the console, but I really wasn't bothered because I was happy with the games. And to be honest, I think he was actually charging a little bit much for the console. It was a Wii U. No, it wasn't. It was a normal Wii. It was a normal Wii. It had one nunchuck, one, I forget what the other one's called, the little bobbly ones. Anywho, there wasn't everything there. All the wires weren't there either. And he was asking, I'm sure he was asking eBay prices. I think he was asking like £35 or something for it. And obviously that was minus the games now. So if he wants to pay that kind of money, absolutely fine. But I just won't. So yeah, that was a funny little experience. Absolutely gutted I didn't catch it on camera though, because it would have been mwah. It would have been great for you guys to see it, because this one that I go to, the Chelsea Street one, it is personally my favourite one. It is the tiniest boot sale ever. The footage made it look like it was really big, and for today it was massive. There's not normally that many number of cars there. You're lucky if you get like 10-15 cars there. So there was about 30 or 40, so it was a really good turnout for it, probably because of the weather. Same with the buyers, it was a good turnout for the buyers, but a lot of people I found were just browsing. They weren't really wanting to buy, and that went for other people's stuff as well, not just mine. But yeah, it was so funny, yeah. I try to be as polite as I can when I'm walking around. I don't want to get in people's way. I don't want to be one of these people that jump on, you know, the sort of people as they're literally opening the boot, because that's just not me. So I was a bit taken back, because I thought there was an etiquette with this kind of thing. I must be wrong. But yeah. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to subscribe. I can't even see it again. I will get it right one day. And please don't forget to leave any comments down below of what you think my favourite pickup was. What was yours as well? because I picked up different stuff today. I was buzzing because I only picked up one piece of clothing. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, till next time guys, thanks so much for watching. Bye.